It's a big thing. Good morning, YouTubes. CalmBiker here again. Trying yet another audio setup. I've been fiddling with my helmet this morning. That's not a euphemism. And I might have gone backwards a step because I did all the fiddling with my helmet before I read the comments about the audio test that I did yesterday. Thank you all for your feedback, it's much appreciated. And thanks to Peter Long for letting me know that there was a problem in the first place, because I hadn't spotted it. Everything that I can do to make the audio and the video better, I want to do. Obviously I want to make the videos as good as they can be, so any feedback is great. Unfortunately, the feedback on the raw footage seems to be that it's better to have the fur on the microphone than not. And silly me, just before I came out and just before I read those comments, I'd taken it off. I've actually now added some fur inside my helmet, so the I don't really know what the different bits of the helmet are called, but the chin bit, this bit I've now lined with fur, so the microphone's resting against that. I'm just trying to get to the point where maybe the microphone is shielded from the outside of the helmet. Maybe that's the problem, I don't know, because there's not really a lot of wind noise there, or a lot of wind I should say. It seems to be more vibration from the helmet, because the helmet itself generates a hell of a lot of wind noise. So I've got the foam cover on, and I've got the fur inside the helmet, but no fur around the microphone itself, and we'll see what this one sounds like. Now then, this one's for Jim. You kept, well you didn't keep, you mentioned that you wanted to see what Mrs. CalmBiker looked like. You hadn't seen her yet, and she's a bit shy, but I'm going to try and get you a sneaky look. And it's going to be difficult because she's in that car in front of me. She volunteers at a hospital nearby, and she's getting a lift. I offered to take her on the bike, but that means she'll struggle to get back with a helmet and what have you, so she decided she'd go with somebody else who volunteers there, who's nicely driving her there. Mrs. CalmBiker hasn't passed her driving test yet. She's taking lessons at the moment, so she has to have a lift. So we've got a red light. Let's see if I can get alongside and get you a sneaky picture through the glass. And then if it's all blurry and pixelated, that means that she wasn't happy with the picture and didn't want it on YouTube. So let's see. Well, there you go. Maybe if I upload it before she gets back from the hospital, I'll get away with it, and maybe I'll just get a smacked bottom. We'll see. Talking about driving tests, so with a wife doing a driving at the minute, it occurs to me that the driving test could be improved. So when they inevitably put me in charge, I've got some ideas about how we can improve it. And I think you only need one idea, and I think that idea is that anybody taking the driving test, anybody learning to drive, should have to have a go on a bike first. And that doesn't necessarily mean riding the bike. Pillion would do. And I would say that they have to have maybe 4 hours experience on a bike of some sort. And there's a method in my madness. It's not just that I'm pro bike, but from having Mrs. C on the back, it's definitely changed the way she thinks about her driving, and it's definitely changed how observant she is. Bit of filter in there, a bit cheeky. Because she now spots bikes from miles away. So we'll either be driving or we'll be on the bike. On the bike it's a quick squeeze of the ribs and a point, and on the car it's, oh look, a bike. And sometimes she'll spot bikes before I do, and I claim that's because I'm concentrating more on driving, but slightly disappointed when she sees things first. And she's, even when she's getting her driving lessons, spotting bikes, and she's doing things like slowing down and making way for bikes with her instructor not even realising that they were there. So it appears that by going on the bike and by being aware of motorbikes, she's actually become more observant in some cases than a driving instructor. And that alone, I think, is enough to say that anybody who's learning to drive should have that experience of bikes. So as I say, when they put me in charge, which I haven't had the letter yet, but it's only a matter of time, surely that's going to be one of the first changes that I make. I can think of a lot of other ones as well, but that's going to be one of the first. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching YouTube, thanks for listening to my inane drivel. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.